Welcome back to another episode of My Beautiful Chaos
2.0,
where you never know what you're going to get with your hosts, Misty and Faith. We are back, and I finally have my sidekick with me.
Hi.
She started school back. It's been hard to get together since you've been at school. How is school so far?
A lot more busy. I feel like I'm a year ahead because everyone talks about like juniors having such a heavy workload, but I feel like I have a really heavy workload.
You do. This year compared to last year is crazy. Like last year, you hardly ever had homework.
Yeah, I just got it done during school, but this year, my teachers are like, okay, here's what we're going to do in class. This is all the work you're supposed to do outside of class.
What's your favorite class?
Wrestling.
Okay, but what's your favorite class? Like, what are you enjoying so far, even if it's hard?
Probably pre-cal.
I figured that's what you were going to say. Why do you like that? You're just a math nerd.
I guess.
Like me.
I don't know. It's fun. Especially, I was doing homework earlier, and it was just finding the degree, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was literally just addition and subtraction. So it was really fun, I guess. I don't know. I was watching Netflix while doing it, so.
Well, that's not going to help very much. We're in September. It's September today.
I know, that's so sad. It was September yesterday, too.
I know, but it's homecoming this week.
Yeah.
Why is homecoming so early?
I don't know.
So it's like no plans. There's no dresses. There's nothing. You're probably not even going.
Yeah, I'm not going
to the dance. I don't think. But I love when you go to the dance. You're all dressed up.
We should just get dressed up and go out to dinner or something.
Maybe. We'll see. That might be fun. We could do that. We should talk to Matt, and he has to dress up, and we have to dress up.
We could.
We could go to Blue Sushi. Do you know, I was looking... What? What?
Never mind. I'll tell you later.
So I was looking on Life 360 the other day when Elijah was headed back from Arkansas. Mm-hmm. And so I had it zoomed where I could see a whole lot of the area. And there's a Blue Sushi over there where he is.
Really? Not that he can go.
True. He can't. He would be having to wash dishes to pay the bills probably.
How has your day been? I think I already know, the answer.
My day has been... It's Labor Day, so we're behind on doing our recordings because I like being several months ahead, and we are not. Today was very, very busy, and it wasn't sunshiny, so I couldn't be in the pool, but that's fine because I had to work anyway. But it's been a lot of work to get this book out. We have so 1 week and 1 day.
That's so exciting.
So next week, the book comes out. You know what you're going to wear? Or do we need to get you something?
I mean, I'm always okay with getting new dresses. I only have one nice one and then one that I can wear.
I just don't want I don't want to get a dress and then that's the only time you wear it. Although that's probably going to be the only time I ever wear the dress I have. And it fits kind of oddly, so I gotta fix it. But I am excited, and there's just a lot to do. Matt and I have been going through John.
Really? Have you enjoyed it?
Yes, I have very much enjoyed it. Tomorrow, let me turn the page. Quit laughing at how much I highlight. My small group is going through John also. So tomorrow is John 4, and it was the Samaritan woman. And I just started thinking, this is the first time we really hear Jesus say who he is. So he tells her, I am the Messiah. And he has not said that to anyone yet. At least in John, he has not said that. You know me and the whole women in ministry, and I grew up, women are not in ministry, women are quiet and all the things. But it was a woman that was the first person that he said, I am the Messiah. It was a woman who had so much of a bad reputation that she was going in the hottest part of the day to get water, because most people, pretty much everybody, went in the way early morning hours when it wasn't hot yet. So she went there because she knew she wouldn't see anybody. she just did not have a great reputation. And that's who he chose to preach the first word about him. She ran and she left her water bucket and everything, and she went and told everybody. So she was kind of the first preacher, so to speak. I just thought that was really cool because I'd never thought about it before.
That is really cool.
I even wrote, I love how God chose a woman, but he chose a woman with a bad reputation. So the most unlikely of people to go and tell about him.
Yeah, it's great that the Bible shows that, like, doesn't matter what you've done. The whole reason to get to know God is to become better, not just to automatically be a better person.
And I think we get it backwards all the time.
Yeah.
I have 2 speaking events coming up, and you don't get to go with me.
That's so sad.
And I have to drive like 5 hours.
That's even more sad. Don't fall asleep.
I won't fall asleep, but the first tournament you have,
you're not going to
I have a retreat, but I should be able to go and then leave straight from there, and then the retreat's in San Antonio. My first retreat is in Giddings, Texas, I think. I don't even know where that is. I don't know how far it is. But before all that, I get to officiate my first wedding. And I just got, because it's in Arkansas, so I had to register in Arkansas. And I just got the card that says I'm registered and
that's so fun.
All the instructions. I'm nervous. And what if I cry?
Then
because
what?
It's Brooke and Ryan. Like, what if I cry? I don't want to cry. Who goes to a wedding? Tell me, how many times does the person who's the officiant, like, how many times?
I've only been to 2 weddings in my life.
How many times does the person officiating cry? Never. They don't cry. I don't want to cry. I want it to be, and I don't want them to leave. I think I'm safe to say this. I don't want them to leave thinking, oh my goodness, that was so long and boring. Because, yeah. So I don't want to do that. I want them to leave thinking it was perfect. It was exactly what they wanted. So that's not putting a lot of pressure on me or anything by saying it needs to be perfect.
Like how you
it already won't be a perfect because no wedding is perfect. But I don't want to be the one responsible for the part that's not perfect. True.
I'm kind of tired. I don't know why. I slept in, but I woke up at like 11.
I woke up at 3:30 and then I just laid in bed and I would doze off and then I'd wake up. I have so much to do, so I have so much on my mind. I just want this launch to go well. I guess I should say also, my ebook is on sale for 99 cents for a few more days. It's on Amazon, Reading the Bible with Purpose, the Book of James, 99 cents. And then it's going to go up to its regular price of $9.99 in a few days. So you can get it before it's actually released. So our topics today are pretty much all over the board, but you wanted to talk about something.
When to ask for help.
So what do you mean? Like when to ask for help? Like an example.
Like if you're confused and you've already thought things through and you still like are confused.
Like in life things or on homework?
In general. Like if I don't know which direction to go, I'm going to ask for help.
That's when you start talking about pride, because some people don't want to ask for directions because but that means people... they're lost. What about, like, what do you think makes it hard to ask for help? Do you find it hard to ask for help or easy to ask for help?
It was always hard. I had to learn to ask for help, like last year.
But you feel like you, like in school and stuff, you feel like you ask for help more now?
Well, yeah, but in general. Because I used to not.
Because you want to do it all yourself?
I was always like an, what's it called when someone does something by themselves?
Independent?
Yeah, I was always really independent. And so I just never was supposed to ask for help, I guess.
You find it easier to ask for help than you used to?
Yeah, it just feels weird, but like, I always have to think, like, if I don't ask for help, that's more kind of embarrassing in my opinion than being like, I don't understand. I'm lost. Mm-hmm. I need help.
But I get that. I think back again at school or even in the workplace, you don't want people to think you don't know. But if you keep going, then you don't know and you're going to mess everything up.
Yeah.
Or your grades are going to be awful.
There are some cases where you're supposed to, like, just do it. And, like, if you're wrong, you're wrong.
Do you feel like you would use, this is back at school, tutoring, like where tutoring is open for school if you need help?
Yeah. Sometimes the teachers only have it, like, after school, which I can't do sometimes because of, like, wrestling. But I'll go to tutoring usually if I need to. Because I'm not a morning person.
But they have it during lunch, right?
Yeah, like, that's when I usually will, is during lunch.
I think a lot of students just like going to the teacher's classes.
I
would have been that teacher. I know you probably don't think I would have been, but I would have been the teacher that had kids in my class.
I think you would have been.
Because I never went to the teacher's lounge. I just stayed in my room. For the 15 years that I taught, I pretty much ate in my classroom.
Dang. You missed out, Mom.
I did, because there was probably food and stuff. Now, I was a food person, so if I knew there was food, I'd probably go get it and then go back to my classroom though.
That's literally how I am all the time. I'm like, is there food? Then I'll be there.
Free food?
That's one reason I'm not going to homecoming, because they never have food.
That's so funny.
That's the only reason I would go, is if they had like a good buffet or something.
That is so funny. I remember during COVID time, can we even talk about that, like way back, when Elijah went to his first homecoming, and they had a donut wall, though.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not even... But that was crazy. He spent more time in the line to go in than he was actually in there.
Wasn't that for prom?
No, he never went to prom.
Oh, that's so sad.
He didn't want to go. He could have gone last year.
He should have. Last year?
Yeah, last year.
No.
Yes, because it would have been May of last year. May of 23.
No. I don't know.
Because he was supposed to graduate May of 24.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You were going to say that you love your mommy.
I don't know if that was what I was going to say, but I do love my mommy.
You're coming to small group tonight, right?
Yes.
I think it'll be fun. Is there anything else? We did talk yesterday about Stanley and that we hope he gets better. But
yeah.
That's your first animal you lost, though.
Yeah, that's very sad.
Although I bet Chloe doesn't still...
Oh, yeah, but we don't talk about that.
I love her. Is that like that show you watch, Encanto? We don't talk about her. I've never seen Encanto, but don't they say that you don't talk about somebody? Is it that movie?
I like that
Chloe,
movie.
We don't talk
Except
about
it's
her.
kind of funny because it says 7 foot and he's like 4'5". 4 feet, 5 inches.
I've never seen it, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Like in one of... It was written... Can I say that?
I don't know. I'll cut it out.
It was written... The music was written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, so it's got a good soundtrack.
Was Coco also? No.
No. But a lot of newer things are. Like Vivo.
Vivo?
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
about
heard
this
of
girl
that.
and this monkey and like, I don't know. And he's the monkey. He's the voice of the monkey. He's always... If he wrote the music, he's gonna be a character.
I mean, if I'm gonna spend time writing a song and I can sing, then I'm gonna be...
He's everywhere, I swear. He's the new Magic School Bus song.
There's a new Magic School Bus?
Well, I don't know how new. It could be like 3 years new.
He is such a genius. Like, I really think
really
he's a genius.
is. Like I always be listening to music and I'm like, he really did that. He ate that.
I think he and Tyler Joseph, not the same, but they're just genius. Like, I can't wrap my head around their brain thinking.
They're more lyrically advanced than us commoners.
But like the plans that go so... Like, I think about Tyler Joseph and the whole... It's a genius. He's a genius.
Yeah, it's crazy.
From beginning to end. And I don't know if while he's writing music for Vessel, is he thinking, okay,
in 2 years
all
from
these
now,
years from now, I'm going to do something called Clancy, and it's going to have stuff that I gave these little breadcrumbs back. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Elijah could be like that.
I don't know. He's smart. But
You're right.
This is like weird genius levels. Hamilton is amazing to me.
It is genius because, like, all of the characters' songs are written specifically for the character. Like how Eliza doesn't have any fast-moving songs, like fast-paced songs, because she's the only one that has time. Like, in the end, she's the only one that got to live out her entire life and, like, do stuff and take her time. She doesn't have any fast songs.
See, I don't even think like that. But you just said Eliza, and she sings, and she says, you're just an Icarus at the end when she's singing Burn.
Mm-hmm.
And I just read what that is. I don't know where I read it, because there's no way that's in the Bible.
No, it's like
Where would I have read that at? But do you know what Icarus, do you know the story?
Yeah, he got wings, but they were wax wings, and they were so pretty, and so he would show them off, but he flew up too high and showed it off, and his wings, like, melted, and he fell.
There's a story with his dad. It was about, like, his dad protecting him. Where in the world did I just read this?
It's like
it's a mythology thing, I think. But he flew too high to the sun. Like he wanted to be up there, and I think he was told he wasn't supposed to, but he still did, and so they melted, so then he started sinking in the water, but I think his dad saved him. Now I gotta look it up.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look it up and see. We'll have to get back with that.
But also, when he says Macbeth, that's when his life starts falling apart.
And that's a
thing
superstition,
like you're not supposed to say it, yeah.
That's interesting also. Which is your favorite Hamilton production? The real one, which we've never seen in person, we've only seen on TV, or the first time we saw it, or the second time we saw it?
Probably the real one, just because, like, that's the first one I saw.
And see, the first one I saw was the first one we saw together in person.
But
that was my favorite Hamilton character.
Really?
It was my favorite Hamilton character, and it was my favorite George Washington.
Yeah.
But this last performance, I felt like it was way better than the first performance, but I don't remember why.
I feel like it was just, I don't know, like the characters, the actors and actresses.
Although I never want to sit that high up again. I was having literal panic attacks, and it was very difficult. I ended up with my shoes off. I don't remember. It was so hot, though. And it was so high up, and I'm afraid of heights. So, afraid of heights, claustrophobia, all the things. It was too much. Okay, I think we've talked about everything that can possibly be talked about.
Yeah. Well, we can always find more stuff to talk about, but...
All right, that's it for today, and we will be back next week. Bye, guys.